is very, very rare to see children of people who are influential and are not influential, because they will always be influential through the influence of either of their parents. And that is what takes us to today's talk. The gang. There is this young gentlemen and ladies who have formed a group, and they call themselves the gang. They help themselves grow through social media. And of course, these young gentlemen and ladies are not from the family that we might look at as poor family or average family. They are persons that are from the family that are well-to-do, influential families. Some of their parents are actors and actresses. Some of their parents are businessmen and women of different fields, and whichever way you want to think about it. Now, this is what also takes me to what I want to say. I think the idea of this video today is to tell you, whoever is watching this video right now, that you shouldn't wait for someone to come lift you up. Do not wait for someone to come pick you up. Because a lot of us out there are hoping on the promises of somebody. Yes, I'm going to help you. You've been going somewhere, lying down for somebody, worshiping somebody because you want something from that person. And that person is deliberately taking you for granted because he or she knows that you need him or her to succeed in whichever field you want to go through. And a lot of us have hung in people like these so-called uncles and aunties or relatives that are well-to-do. And at the end of it all, we get disappointed. The reason is that when they haven't lifted up the ones that they removed, that comes out of their womb, do you think they're going to lift you up? No. They will of course think of those who they have, their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren. So before they ever think of you, you are old and gone. And that is how the world runs. It's the bitter reality of life. Take your destiny by your hand, because God has created us all and given us the capability, the ability to do what? To pick ourselves up, to discover ourselves from within, to discover what we can do, and then make a difference in our generation. Have you asked yourself, what am I doing to make something work for myself? Or you're just sitting and hoping on someone to come help you, or hoping on someone to come push you forward. So now, when we're talking about the gang, we talk about children of the rich and the affluent. Because when you check the history of these children, I think there are 10, and they brought in someone recently. There are 10 of them. When you check their history, check their family, the family they're coming from, you will know what I'm saying. You can try to Google them, try to check their history, try to check their life. Now, the aim of this group is them coming together to help themselves grow. The rich helping the rich to grow. That's why I said the rich getting richer is something that we cannot avoid in this world. They are children of big men and women coming together to help themselves grow more through social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Yes, of course, they are there all, and they are making millions of naira from what they are doing. They are ambassadors for different brands. Different brands come to book them to advertise for their products, either hair cream, either hair, bag, fashion, clothing, whichever way you might think about it. These people are involved. Now, taking a look back into their life, like the first person, she is not number one, but I think I'm going to pick her because she's the person I always see. So we have Frances Theodore, 22 years old, with a YouTube channel, with all the streams on the net that can make money. Anyone you can think about, she's there, and she's cashing out all the time, living big, living large, playing with expensive toys, right? The second person is Beauty Goddess, the same. Her real name is Mary Jan, right? She's also in her early 20s, and she does the same thing in different ways. They are making their money. The third is Erodinio Sinachim, 23 years old. We have Priscilla Joe. Yeah, it rings a bell. The daughter of our beautiful actress, right? So almost all of us know her. She is also part of this gang. That's why I tell you that those that are part of this are those that are really founded. They are grounded. Their families are, you get my point, they have it all. Those are the children that are part of this group called the gang. Now we have Amy the baddie, 26 years. I think she is the eldest of them all. She's the eldest of them all. You see, most of them are in their early 20s, from 21 to 25, and she is the eldest. She's 26 years old. We have Malia Michael. She was under the care of what's her name? Tiwa Savage. She was under the care of Tiwa Savage. I think she's the only person that is venturing into music. She's also in her early 20s. We have Soft Made It. Yeah, the young guy who he dances a lot. He's 23 years old and the second most popular of them all. We have the real name of Soft Made It is Chooks Jerry Ezenwai. That's the real name of Soft Made It. We have Eniola Badmus. Sorry, you see what came to my mind. We have Eniola Adeolua, the lip gloss guy. Whenever you see him, his lips are always shiny. Yeah, so they call him the lip gloss guy, and he's one of the most, I think, the funniest of them all. He behaves like, you know. And then we have Suze the Savage, and her real name is Susan Labara Ganchung Pwanyok from the play 2. And if you have been attentive, when you look at the picture, you see she is the blessing of the Johnsons. African Magic, that program from the African Magic, she is the blessing of the Johnsons. And then we have Tobe, aka Odogu. Tobe is 20 years old. So you see, they are from 20 to 26. The highest is 26. Now these persons they have planned their life. They have made their life. And all these through the help and influence of the family they are coming from. You get my point? So now, by the time you keep waiting and keep hoping for someone somewhere to come lift you up, and you do not want to lift yourself up, then something is definitely wrong. And that's why I said, do not wait for someone to come pick you up, because the rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. That is how the life moves. That's how things flows. It's painful, but it's the painful reality. Now, they are rich already, they have it. They are struggling to have it more. And they are having a clique, they are grouping themselves together, and they are making their name spread far and wide. Now, what are we doing for ourselves? We that are poor. Like, I am serious. We hate each other more than we think of. If someone is growing from one village, the guy is struggling to make it. Some wicked, wretched human being who call themselves witches and wizards. They'll go and destroy the person's life. Either the young man or the young girl that is struggling to make ends meet. That is struggling to make life out of struggling to produce things or to work. They'll go and hang in the tree in the night, call themselves witches and wizards, and they will destroy the life of persons like that. The poor gets poorer because we kill ourselves more. The rich get richer, they help themselves to grow. This is something that I think it should be an eye-opening to us and to create more awareness. Now we watch them. A lot of our children watch them. They buy recharge cards, they have a megabyte, they go to watch them. And they are growing from the watching that our children are watching. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. We do not have the money, we are struggling to make ends meet, and we are killing ourselves. They are growing, they are helping themselves to grow. They produce these things and they put it on the line, and our children go to watch it. Rich gets richer, and what happens to the poor? Do we get poorer, or something is going to change? And again, your destiny is in your hand, your future is in your hand. You are the one that will dictate however you want your life to be. You can excel from that level you are in, depending on how you've accepted yourself and how open you are to accept change and how open you are to discover yourself on how to grow further and discovering the God-given talents that you have. So sit and watch yourself. Try to help yourself grow further. Help those around you grow further. There's a lot that we can do because we are powerful beyond measures. We are powerful more than we can think of. So see you in my next video, sweetheart. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Bye for now.